Yo, it's Trent. So, I'm gonna be telling a mushroom story soon, which got me thinking about psychedelics and all that stuff. And I was just gonna give my quick opinion. And I know I've heard a couple people talk about it, and they've said some good things also. But you should not take acid, especially if you're younger. I was looking at the statistics, and I got a lot of people in their 20s, which is cool. But there's also people that are younger. Don't take acid. If you're gonna trip, man, take shrooms, Do something safe. Because not anybody, but people that produce LSD or acid, right? Some of it's not gonna be harmful necessarily, but there's no way it's gonna be good for you. It's gonna be bad no matter what. And the chances of there be even worse shit in there or long-lasting effects can happen. I have a friend, and he, I can't remember what it's called. He has some condition because he used to take acid so much, and he's constantly, not full-on tripping, but constantly not in the right headspace, And stressful situations can make him trip out. That's fucked up. You don't want that. And also, for me, my personal experience, it went away now because it's been 3-4 years, but 3 years ago when I was 16, that summer, I took, probably between, not too many actually, compared to, I've heard other people's stories, but I took 5 to 15 tabs in a month, 2 month span, and which is a lot because you're supposed to wait a long time if you are actively taking it, you know what I mean? Not a long time, but a couple weeks. You shouldn't just take it right after each other, and I was popping it every couple days when I really was taking it a lot, and it was super fun at the time until you have a bad trip or something. But the reason it's bad and why I really don't promote it or talk about it a lot is because the flashbacks and shit. I was a delivery driver afterwards for a year at Jimmy John's, and I'd be driving and the road would move, and not move a little bit either, almost open up a hole of darkness, I could just fall through the road, but I would drive over it. And I'd be let's say I'd walk out to my car, right? And I'd be completely sober, or even just high, but it doesn't matter. I was just sober, right? Going out to my car, I'd look at the trees and shit, and they'd be sparkles and the crystals and the when you look through a kaleidoscope thing, all the fractals, that's the word. Yeah, a bunch of those. And it was fucked. And then I kept thinking I was seeing the tracer things, I don't know if they're bugs or what they are. And the other things from staring at screens too long. But it wasn't just that, because there'd be times I would I don't know, it's I could see the wind, it was fucked. I would look at the sky, or I would just look off into the distance, and the air and the things around me would literally be wavy. If I was looking at this background, there'd just be waves going on. And it was kind of intense, which I hated, because sometimes it was completely fine. I'd be completely normal. And then sometimes it would just kick in, and I would feel did I take a tab when I know I didn't? I knew I hadn't taken one. So that's why I don't promote acid or anything like that, because it is not good, and it can fuck you up. And I've seen it happen to friends, and it's happened to me a little bit. It could have been worse, So I think I can still almost feel something from it, you know what I mean? And I know some people take it way, way, way more than I ever did, and they're completely fine. So it's give or take, But mushrooms, you don't really have problems, So I would just cruise along and take shrooms, just smoke, honestly. But if you're gonna, people are gonna do what they want, I get that. So I'm just suggesting you take shrooms instead. But thank you for listening. That's just a short little, don't take LSD acid warning. But I have a shroom story coming up in 20-30 minutes, or maybe later on. But it'll drop tonight or today. So check that out. Thank you.